Hello friends, welcome to our channel once again. Today we bring you the incredible story of Albert Einstein, the man whose theories forever changed science and the way we understand the universe. But behind the image of a genius professor with wild hair, there was once a struggling young man who spent almost 9 years wandering without a job, rejected again and again. The same man who was considered a slow learner in school later received an offer to become the president of Israel. How did this happen? Why was he rejected for jobs despite his brilliance? And why did Einstein, one of the most respected scientists in the world, refuse the chance to lead a nation? Let's begin this fascinating journey. Albert Einstein was born in 1879 in the city of Ulm, Germany. From the very beginning, he seemed different from other children. He started speaking late, and his teachers often described him as a slow learner. In fact, many thought he would never achieve anything extraordinary. But there was a reason behind this. Unlike most students who memorized answers, Einstein questioned everything. He wanted to understand concepts, not just recite facts. This curiosity made him fall behind in school rankings, but planted the seeds of his future genius. Einstein's early education was in Munich. He disliked the strict, discipline-based German schooling system. Eventually, frustrated, he left school and moved with his family to Switzerland, hoping for a more liberal environment. He applied for admission at Zurich Polytechnic College to study mathematics and physics. During the entrance exam, he solved the math and physics papers with ease, astonishing the professors. But he failed badly in subjects like literature, history, and politics, areas that required memorization. The professors told him, "To get admission, you must study other subjects too." So disappointed but determined, Einstein spent another year in school and reapplied. This time, he was accepted. Student life and struggles. At Zurich Polytechnic, Einstein's behavior did not change much. He often skipped boring lectures and preferred studying on his own. He didn't try to impress professors or build close relationships. As a result, when he graduated in 1900, his professors refused to give him recommendations. At that time, recommendations were crucial for getting academic or research jobs. Without them, Einstein was left behind, while many of his classmates secured good positions. He applied to several universities, research institutes, and schools, but everywhere he was rejected. Einstein later wrote in his letters and diaries about the pain of this rejection. He once wrote, "It feels as if the world has no need for me. Every door seems closed." To his girlfriend Mileva, he confessed, "I feel useless. I live only in physics, but the world only listens to those who fit into its system." Einstein's financial condition worsened. He gave private tutoring to earn a little money, teaching mathematics and physics to school students. Meanwhile, his relationship with Mileva also suffered because he had no stable income to support marriage. Patent office job. Finally, in 1902, with the help of a friend, Einstein applied for a low-level government job at the Swiss Patent Office in Bern. Surprisingly, despite his lack of experience, he was hired as a technical examiner. His duty was to review patent applications for new inventions and check whether they were truly innovative. The job was repetitive and boring, but it gave Einstein stability. Most importantly, it left his evenings and weekends free for scientific research. Although this was far from the academic career he dreamed of, it was a turning point. Miracle year. In 1905, while still working at the patent office, Einstein shocked the scientific world by publishing 4 groundbreaking papers in a single year. Photoelectric effect, which laid the foundation of quantum physics. Brownian motion, providing evidence for the existence of atoms. Special theory of relativity, completely changing our understanding of space and time. Mass-energy equivalence, ESMC2. Showing the link between mass and energy. These papers, later known as the Annus Mirabilis papers, transformed physics forever. The world suddenly noticed the unknown patent clerk from Bern. By 1909, 9 years after graduation, Einstein finally received an academic position as assistant professor at the University of Zurich. The long years of rejection were finally behind him. From scientist to global icon, Einstein's fame continued to grow. His theory of general relativity, published in 1915, predicted that massive objects could bend light. In 1919, during a solar eclipse, his prediction was confirmed. Overnight, Einstein became a global celebrity. But life was not just science for him. Being Jewish in Germany during the rise of Hitler, Einstein was forced to flee in 1932. He moved to the United States, where he became a professor at Princeton University. By now, Einstein was not only a scientific genius, but also a respected figure in the Jewish community. He openly criticized fascism, promoted peace, and became a symbol of moral courage. When Israel was founded in 1948, many Jewish leaders looked up to Einstein as an intellectual leader. The presidency offer. In 1952, Israel's first president, Chaim Weizmann, passed away. The nation needed a new leader. To everyone's surprise, the Israeli government offered the presidency to Albert Einstein. On November 17, 1952, Abba Eban, Israel's ambassador to the United Nations, delivered the official letter. The Prime Minister promised that if Einstein accepted, he would be allowed to continue his scientific research freely in Israel. It was an emotional and historic moment, but Einstein politely declined. He wrote back, "I am deeply moved by the offer, but I am also saddened and ashamed that I cannot accept. All my life I have dealt only with objective matters. I lack the natural aptitude and experience to deal with people or official responsibilities." In private conversations, he explained further, "I do not want to face a situation where I might have to go against my conscience because of political decisions." Einstein was sympathetic to Israel, but never a passionate Zionist. He believed in global cooperation rather than nationalism. Eventually, in December 1952, Yitzhak Ben-Zvi became the second president of Israel. Albert Einstein remained in Princeton until his death in 1955 at the age of 76. He left behind not just scientific theories, but also lessons of humility, courage, and integrity. His life teaches us that success is not instant. It took Einstein almost a decade of rejection before the world recognized his genius. It also shows us that true greatness is not in holding power, but in staying true to one's values. Einstein refused a crown that many would have accepted without hesitation, because for him, science and truth were above politics and power. Thank you for watching this documentary. If you enjoyed this story of Albert Einstein, the genius who refused to be president, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring history. See you in the next video.